Hi, I'm James Foster, CEO of ZPN Energy, and I'm here to talk to you about the amazing EV charging products that we offer. Our EV chargers come in fixed and mobile designs, but today I'm going to talk to you about HUBZ rapid and ultra rapid fixed charging infrastructure. I'll show you today why, if you're still fitting DC chargers to AC connections, you are really missing a trick. So, what is HUBZ? HUBZ is the most advanced DC rapid charger, and the reason it's so advanced is it utilises battery storage in a ring topology, something that we patented at ZPN a few years ago. The first thing I hear you say is, why do I need batteries? The next is, why DC charging? The first answer is simple. DC charging is the fastest way to charge an EV, and batteries work best when they are DC to DC. HUBZ is able to provide rapid and ultra-rapid charging rates. If you're an American, that means level 3 and above charging from low voltage and constrained supplies. That means in a typical scenario where you put in 10 DC rapid chargers, instead of having 10, you could have 15. The ability to add more chargers for a given connection means that your customers can always get charged. But the really important distinction between any DC charger and a HUBZ charger is that 99% of that time, even at utilisation rates of 30 or 40%, you don't have to rely on load balancing. HUBZ means your customers get the charge that's written on the tin. And the best thing about this is there are no more negative reviews, only happy customers. But the really important point from a business perspective is it means that marginal sites become prime sites. So, how does HUBZ work? It's really simple. Each charger has a battery, but unlike inferior battery-backed chargers, the battery is not tied to one particular charge post. This means that if you're charging from post number 1, it may actually be taking energy from battery number 5, and the grid, or whatever else is supplying the energy. This has the effect of meaning that you can charge and discharge the ring of batteries at the same time. As we all know, charger utilisation is not linear. So as soon as the car hits 20 or 80% battery state, the charge rate of that particular car may drop to as little as 3 kilowatts. We can deliver that charge rate from the ring or the grid, meaning that the grid takes over refilling of the battery that may have well just been used. So if you're a CPO watching this webinar, I'm sure you've had people trying to sell you batteries. But what they don't tell you that is in most cases you cannot use the battery whilst you're charging it, and you cannot discharge it while you're charging it. This means that your battery utilisation is going to be poor or never even actually work. By thinking modular, the total battery size can be smaller but much more flexible. It also doesn't need to be in a shipping container. You can actually distribute it, hide it, bury it, put it wherever you want it. A final point about batteries. Again, if you're a CPO and trying to implement batteries, you're probably converting from the AC supply into a DC battery for storage and then converting it back to AC to operate a standard DC charger. This is patently inefficient and will cost you up to 14% of any energy that you store. HUBZ doesn't have this flaw because we charge directly from the battery in DC with no additional conversion. So how can HUBZ help your business? Well, the first thing is you don't have to fit slow chargers. Sorry, they call them fast chargers, I hear you say, but actually they can't provide the speeds for an effective service. Instead, you can fit level 3 rapid or ultra rapid chargers in a scenario where you might already have decided to put in AC slow charging. The next advantage is that HUBZ comes equipped with the ability to display media. This means you can derive advertising revenue, but it also comes with e-commerce. So let's just say you're a coffee shop chain with EV chargers outside. Your business has now become a destination for people looking for rapid charging. But the first thing they do after plugging in their car is come and collect the coffee that they've ordered at the charge post. And it doesn't even have to stop there. If you combine the HUBZ unit with our business energy management units and solar, your whole site can become a generation hub. So the energy you deliver is at the maximum margin. And finally, marginal sites. If you operate a CPO, one of the biggest problems you have is site acquisition. What HUBZ provides is the ability to convert a marginal site into a prime site because the energy demand will be significantly reduced by combining the appropriate battery storage. The combined cost of the chargers will be less than a prime site in normal circumstances. So it also means you can offer charging to locations that previously you would have discounted. So in conclusion, HUBZ is the world's most advanced rapid or ultra-rapid charger that provides an instant way of maximising your revenue by reducing the input cost of the energy you sell at the EV charger. It guarantees utilisation rates, meaning that compared to a typical DC charger that's connected to an AC supply, it will provide energy at the stated rate as much of 99% of the time. From our own research, a typical DC charger barely achieves this 68% of the time. So if you want to pump more energy, more reliably, more of the day, at the lowest possible cost, HUBZ really is the only choice. If you want to find out more, click the link below and get in touch. I'm James Foster, CEO of ZPN Energy, and I look forward to meeting you soon.